From what you've been showing us, Keith, this next storm ought to be a pretty good one for the mountains, not so much fun for the coast.
Yeah, looking great. Ryan Breton, you know, he used to work here at one point.
Well, I've heard the name.
Yeah, it was very many years ago. He was just texting. He was driving through Kingfield up into the Sugarloaf territory, and it changed over and it started snowing heavily there. So I'm going to tell him to keep driving around, give us reports.
Right.
You know.
But we're not paying him.
No, I wouldn't even dream of it. But yeah, we got a little of everything out there right now. Cold air is starting to win out into the foothills, but along the coastline, it's not even close still. Upper 30s to around 40 degrees, rain and dense fog. But you zoom out, and this is a big storm system. We talked about that over the last few days. At one point, I saw a stat that was 108 or 110 million people under an advisory from this storm system, so a good part of the country. We're going to be dealing with that snow and mixed precipitation tonight. So watch how this rain snow line dives down to the coastline. Now, a note, and I mentioned this earlier, in general, it's hard to accumulate at 39 degrees. It can snow, but it's hard. However, I think the snowfall rates here are strong enough, and the flakes are big enough that we can do it at 39. And so that'll be really interesting. Super heavy, pasty snow here on the other side of this through 9, 10 o'clock. Notice the coastline, though, having a hard time. And I think initially we'll be dealing with some sleet where it gets cold for a little bit in the mid-levels and then goes back enough to refreeze it into sleet. Remember, the sleet's the pingy little ice pellets. But I do have concerns that we get into a freezing rain signature here later tonight, early tomorrow morning, where it is warm aloft but cold at the surface. Look at these surface temperatures in the low 20s, mid 20s. We've got a little northerly wind too. We need a little wind usually to accrete ice efficiently. So I have concerns about ice along the coast, that's for sure, through tomorrow morning. The morning commute is bad everywhere, either ice or sleet or just snow, and heavy snow and temperatures in the teens at this point on Friday morning. Inland, and the snow continues at least at a moderate clip until it lightens up in the afternoon. It goes over to some snow showers 3, 4, 5 o'clock, and then we're done with this system. So the adjustment that we made here is just I've scooted this 2 to 4 a little bit more to the coast. I'll tell you right now, though, this whole zone needs to think about this storm less about snowfall, more about freezing rain and sleet. If we end up getting most of this mixed precipitation as sleet, it's going to be 3 or 3.5 inches of sleet, which is a ton of sleet. It's very, very heavy stuff. Inland, you'll be happier, I think, with snow, 8 to 12 inches and maybe more than 12 in some of the mountains. So watch the ice accretion zone. Don't worry about these numbers necessarily, but in the shaded pink area, that's where you could have some freezing rain tonight into early tomorrow morning. And then it's cold. Saturday and Sunday as well. And then we get some moderation through next week, which will be helpful. Pat, I mentioned this earlier that we got a lot of notes asking where did January land. Well, it was a really cold month that January. 24th coldest out of 82, so meh. You know, and
we're just not used to it anymore.
Right.
No, we had 12th warmest December. No emails about that one. You know, it's just about what we've gotten used to at this point. But one more cold weekend, it looks like here.
And whatever ice we get, Keith, it looks as though by Wednesday it should melt.
Yeah, just wait it out. Yeah, I like that.
Thanks, Keith. We're back.